AI today. The submission deadline is 11:59 p.m. UTC. Make sure that you guys are getting your submissions in by that point. Post them in the guild showcase. Make sure you got your questers rolled. We're gonna get this rolling today. Let me get the party started over here on the Discord. So let's have some fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah, we've got a lot going on. We launched the Zealy campaign yesterday, so everybody has poured in. We are having a good time adding some new friends to the roster, and I'm looking forward to even more as we go. So exciting there. Exciting there. Let's keep this going though. All right, so we've got one here. Let me disconnect quietly, join the stage, come back up, and now everybody should be able to hear me. Hopefully. Good morning,
Hello.
everybody. What's up, Graveyard? Hey, Jolie. Hey,
What's up,
Crib.
man?
Thanks for stopping in, guys. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's good afternoon for you guys, probably. Oh, it's another beautiful day. You guys had me up all night last night with the roll issues. Friggin' that bot just decided to end its life last night right after we started the Zealy campaign. It was kind of crazy. But yeah. So let's go. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Tegas. Hey, Smog. We got a lot of new faces in here. Looking forward to everybody getting a chance to hang out and learn some new things. We're doing Socials AI today. One thing that I do ask is that everybody share a post on X. Just toss a post up. Be like, hey, come join, be a friend. Make sure that if you are inviting people to join on X, right? You're going to go down to the engage channel. You're going to scroll up or hit the pin messages and create a code. That is your invite code. When instructs people, the call to action for them joining is to join CJN Friends Discord. So it's discord.gg/CJN Friends, right? And then instruct them to go and get the Quester role from Select a Role. Once they have the Quester role, they can access Engage and enter your code. They can enter your code and you will get credit every 5 invites. Gives you 250 engage points. 250 engage points equates to 250 Zealy XP. So there's other ways to earn XP besides just engaging. There's other ways to earn XP besides just doing your Zealy quests. One thing that we want here is more friends. So more friends equals more XP right now. We appreciate everybody's efforts to bring more people in. Um, we're gonna start the day off here. We're gonna toss a couple of Rumble Royales. Rumble Royale is kind of like becoming one of my favorite things. I'm enjoying watching how everybody dies and how everybody revives and how everybody, yeah, like a lot of people offing themselves and a lot of people killing each other. So it's a fun way to start the day. So I'm gonna kick it off with a couple of battles here. Battle. Oh wait. Ah ha ha. Let's go. Let's go. So we've got the battle started. We got no duck today. Today is the top 3 threads. So I will have those judged by Saturday. I will announce them in the events channel. No ducks today. Tomorrow will be ducks or spin the wheel. So or maybe I'll find another one that we can use instead, because most people don't end up winning twice on Rumble. So, and that's something that I want to see. Like, if you win twice on Rumble, you'll win one of the three $15 prizes for tomorrow. But if you don't win twice on Rumble, then I'm gonna raffle, just like random choose the last however many. Um, Winning more than twice will not qualify you for any more prizes. So, just giving you guys a heads up right now. Um, but yeah, so today is pretty much all about what is going on. Why is my Discord binging? It's
Oh
been
man,
doing
it
this
has
all
been like
morning.
that. Yes, same here. It's like dun dun dun. Doesn't stop, man.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna turn on streamer mode so I don't have to hear it anymore.
Yeah,
But then I can't
do
show the
that.
Discord, which is kind of something that sucks. But Streamer mode is your friend when the bing's nonstop. Um, what's up,
Yeah.
Shua? Good morning, brother. It's nice to have you here. Danny, it's nice to see you starting to be a little more active again. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. But he's one of the OGs. He's been here forever. So it's appreciated to have you around, bud. Um, yeah. So we started off with the Rumble today. We're gonna have some fun. I think we're gonna start most of our days off with the Rumble. I only see people 6 people having jumped in there, so feel free. Anybody that wants to hop in, hop in. We've
But you have to
got
react to enter. Don't forget.
yeah. I think that's what most people don't realize. Like they go to it, but then they don't react. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
get your
just watching.
daggers
They think
ready.
that.
Verily knows how this goes. Oh, so yeah, Graveyard is being a cannibal today since he is on Ramadan and hungry as hell. So he ate Abraham, verily bludgeoned me to death with someone else's severed leg. And real Graveyard woke up in the morning surprised to find a small package of food. They're teasing you now, bro. Everything is
Bro,
food related.
that's crazy.
I was faking my death. Surprise, surprise. And look, Taurus killed I am Shua. With what?
Oh,
With a rock. Ow.
ain't no
And
way.
verily, death by piranha. And I received food and water. Oh no! I killed myself with the piranha. Death by piranha, graveyard one. Damn.
Let's
That was a
go.
little
That was
wild.
very
I've
fast.
never seen that one, the fake your death thing. I've seen people revive. I've never seen the fake your death. So that's kind of interesting. The next one is up for those who want to hop in. This is just having a little fun before we start getting down to business. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
because I'm gonna have
Guys,
like
go
an
to.
hour to 2 hours of us discussing thread
Yeah.
writing, working on formulating a really good thread. I didn't have the time yesterday to even start working on mine, so you guys can see a little bit of my process as I build up a thread. I know I did that last week for everybody. What's up, Velocity? Welcome in, buddy. Hey, Phileas, haven't seen
Hello.
you before. Usain Bolt is here. Davies, Cinnamon, hello, everybody. I am happy to have you all here. Rat Lord, Rat Lord. Uh-oh, somebody plays Tarkov. Um, Stank rat in the house.
We have a
Oh,
long session to go today, huh?
yeah. The thread writing sessions tend to be a little long. Um,
Yeah.
I like the thread writing sessions though because it really fits the theme for the server. We're a
Hmm.
journalism focused server. We're focused around CJN. That's why we're CJN Friends. So Citizens Journalism Network is the media platform for Mario Nawfal. He is the owner CEO of CJN and IBC Group. IBC Group is the media like marketing arm and services arm of CJN basically, and CJN is like the media multimedia news show X Space arm of IBC. So they complement each other very well. We have a lot of clients on the IBC end that we either invest in or that we work with for marketing and other promotional services. Yep, I review the threads. I'm right now. Today, I'm gonna go. I can go over the threads that you guys have been working on and help give you guys pointers and like ideas on how to improve what you have, right? And then I also am going to go, hey Zhang, what's up, buddy? And then I'm also going to go over like my thread because I'm gonna create a thread, right? Now, I don't expect just fluff. I don't expect you guys like you guys don't have to shill the project that we're talking about. I would appreciate you guys not being like negative, like super negative, like oh it's a piece of shit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Be constructively criticizing. So my main thing is don't just talk negative, be like, okay, well, I see where there's a problem here, and if they did this, they can improve it, right? I'm a firm believer, like, unless a project is a flat out rug or it's just like really terrible idea, and I've had those, and I try even then I try to be somewhat positive about it. Not the rugs, of course, because rugs are rugs. Fuck rugs. Um, and but when it comes to projects that might not be doing things the in a good way or a way that you feel is very productive, that you can definitely be a little more constructive about, right? And then if the team sees your feedback and they improve, all the better because you're in there early. You know what's going on already. You see the improvements as they're happening and you've helped to shape that. So you know that the team is listening, right? Hey, I won. How'd I win? Oh, Verily tripped and cracked the skull. Verily, you keep killing yourself. Stop it! Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! I think everybody committed suicide that one. Shua died by berries. Simp killed themselves. Graveyard died of food poisoning. Everything's food related for you, bro. What the hell?
Stop food. I'm dying here,
Oh.
bro.
Easier, yeah. Where is Easier? She's probably sleeping. I think she was up late last night playing one of her games or something. Creon's got a space later on this afternoon, so he's probably trying to get some rest too in preparation. Oh wait, no, I saw him just react to my thing. I don't know. All right, well, oh,
That's true,
oh,
Sheila.
I
Yeah,
know
what's
who
going
Phobal
on?
is. Okay, so we're gonna get started on this, right? Yep, Writers Guild. Tell you the truth about what, Shua?
What
Oh
truth?
yeah, no, we had him gaslit yesterday, bro. Um we had him so gaslit. Yeah, Easier and Creon live together, bro. So yeah. Um oh, Guild Showcase. Guild Showcase is where you're going to put your threads. You don't have to type them out and post them in there. You can just share your X link if you feel that you've gotten the thread down the way that you want to get the thread. All right. Um, XPs? Yeah. Yeah, you get XP for Zeely by inviting people to the server, Tiga. All right. So, we're going to for social AI, socialai.io. Tokenomics brings you to their main page.
Can correct
Oh,
be
what?
made after submission? No, right?
After so long if you submit, right, and then you decide that you don't like it and you want to revise it, so long as it's before 11:59 p.m., I'm fine with that. And it's 11:59 p.m. UTC. Okay? So if you submit it and you look at it and you say, "Oh shit, I screwed up with this or I did that," right? You can delete that post and put another post up. I'm not gonna give you a hard time about that because I know I've personally screwed up my own posts when I'm creating content and had to delete the post and resubmit it. Yeah, it happens. That's because you don't have the role, Cinnamon. I'm gonna give you the Guild Quester role, and that should open that up for you. But yeah, guys, you should take some time, do some exploration of the server while you're here. Get a little
Hmm.
familiar. Like we've got a fax, we've got a select a role, we've got official links, rules. These are all important things that you should be reviewing. Um, Basically it's just a welcome to the server, get you used to what's where and how we do things here. The facts guide kind of breaks down like what we are, what we do, like the different events and stuff, what the different roles are and what they're for, um, how you can contribute, discussions, how the discussions are moderated and what our expectations are. So we're an unbiased, uncensored community, which means I'm not gonna harp on you guys for shit. Like I'm. It's very very selective on what I'm gonna harp on you guys about. Now the auto mod may see things differently and may moderate your stuff. X links are the only links that are allowed. YouTube links are the only links that are allowed, and our official links, of course. Any other links, no. So those are going to be auto moderated out automatically. Um, any vulgarity, any excessive cursing, stuff like that, the AutoMod Wickbot will ding you on. So make sure that you're being cautious when you're doing stuff like that. I don't mind shit. I don't mind fuck. Like I curse. I was a truck driver by trade for 10 years. I have a truck driver's vocabulary. I understand that. But when you're typing, you have a couple of seconds of brain to hands that you can say, you know what, maybe I don't need as many curse words in this sentence. You know what I'm saying? And then automod won't automod you. Bang! You know? So yeah, we've got that. We'll cover a couple other things since a lot of you guys in here are new today. Um, but yeah, unbiased, uncensored conversation. I do want to touch on that again. I don't mind you guys talking about controversial, like hot button topics that people have issues discussing. Now, if you're going to discuss these issues, let, let's talk about, transgenderism. Let's talk about mental illness. Let's talk about women's rights. Let's talk about Second Amendment. Let's talk about equality. Any of these topics tend to be really heated. Politics, sports, and religion tend to be the three most heated conversations you can have with anybody. Okay? Now, you just have to be aware of how you're approaching the conversation. All right? I don't mind you coming out and saying something like, and this is just an example, these aren't necessarily my beliefs on it, right? Let's say transgenderism, I feel, is a mental illness because. So if you came out and you approached it that way, you gave a good logical argument on why you think something is a certain way, I'm not going to ding you for that. If you come out and say, I think all of these transgenders are nuts and blah, 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 and you start using slurs, then yeah, you're going to get dinged because that's offensive and directly attacking somebody based on what they believe they are, right? That's just like if somebody came in here and decided they wanted to identify as a dragon. I might be a little critical of it. I might say, look, I think that's more of an like a mental concern than I do believe that it's an actual state of being, right? But I'm not going to treat them like shit because they believe something, you know? And that's what I expect. I expect respect. And if you want to discuss something and debate a topic, you are perfectly okay doing that so long as it is within the confines of being respectful. Okay? Other than that, I will moderate your ass. Period. I do not deal with disrespect. We are all friends here. We're all here to have a good time. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. All right? That's it. Dusaski, I have not looked over your thread yet. Um, do you want me to look over your thread? Do you want me to like review it here with everybody too? Like I can do that. That's fine. Let's see. Let's actually start off with some of the threads that people have submitted. That may be the better idea. So this was 6 days ago. This one was 2 hours ago. I see Crib's thread. Oh yeah, I did look over your thread a little bit, Crib, and you may want to revise it. Oh wait, what? Oh no, that's not Crib's thread. That's Dusaski's thread. Okay, Dusaski tossed it under his. That's fine. That's perfectly okay. I am okay with that. The way that you guys did that, doubled up like that, is no big deal because you still submitted it in Guild Showcase. Try not to hijack each other's posts. You guys can all create your own forum posts. I'm fine with that. And then I have a track of who's doing what. Yeah, no, I looked at it and I was like, wait, this is Sasuke. This isn't Crib. What's going on here? Um, all right. So this is I think Dusaski's, and then no, this is Dusaski's. This is Crib's. All right. So since Dusaski's popped up first, I'll go over Dusaski's real quick, right? What, bro? What?
Wait, I feel if I did jump
Yeah,
down.
that kind of fucked me up for a second.
Yeah, what's that, bro?
Well, whoa! Like Dusosky, what a way to open a thread. Like, I kind of I kind of feel like this might be a little edgy, a little too edge lord for like the broader audience of X. I mean, it's catchy. It's catchy. I'll give you that.
It's catchy and it's risky at the same time. Damn.
Exactly, Cologne. That's what I said. Like, it's really risky because anybody who's had somebody in their family, and this is what I mean about being thoughtful before you type, right? Anybody who's had anybody in their family kill themselves would then be potentially upset at this post because you're making a joke about suicide. So like when you're posting something or when you're typing something in chat, always be mindful of what the resulting reflection from other people might be.
True. Yeah.
Because you want to grow your audience, not limit it based on
You
like the
don't want to
type
lose
of content.
followers.
Yes, you want to grow your follower base. You don't want to lose followers.
And
Um,
you don't want to get restricted from X, bro.
that's another thing too. Like X deprioritizes certain content too. So
Yeah.
I don't know where like suicide content may fall on that range. So I would be very cautious with that. I'd like do some research first. If you have X Pro, hop on Grok and say, "Hey, if I post this, what'll happen?" You know what I'm saying? And Grok will actually give you recommendations on how to improve. If you don't have Grok, you can just do a quick Google search, right? And usually they'll help out with that. Um, wow. All right. There's no platform that allows users to build AI agents. But before I could know about social AI, dad is already gone. Sounds sad, right? Here's why social AI might be the only platform that truly gets it. Thread. Okay, that's not bad. A little bit of emojis. The message there is wild, dude. Use the thread emoji to show that it's a thread. You also stated that it's a. Did you? No, no. Yeah, that's good. You didn't state that it's a thread. You just put the thread emoji. That's great. Social AI hashtag. That's the only hashtag you used. That's great. Hey, man. Um, it's captivating. All right. It had me pause on it for like a good 30 seconds, bro. Um, I had to pause. Yeah, it's definitely uh definitely captivating. The image meets the kind of the tone there. So yeah, I'll give you that. What is social AI? A platform that lets users build AI agents, unlocking new ways to automate, engage, and innovate in digital spaces. From businesses to creators, anyone can leverage to enhance their online presence. All right, I ding you there a little bit, Dusosky. This one you didn't really use much in the way of emojis. You could have put like a bot emoji here. You could have put like a briefcase emoji here. You should if you're doing the thread emojis, I would continue to use the thread emoji on each thread post, right? Until the end. And then you would do like end thread so that people know that the last thread was there, that any posts after that are no longer you posting and potentially a scam. So not to click any links or anything like that. So you're keeping the security of your followers and people who are viewing your thread in mind, and they see that, right? So people appreciate that. They're more likely to continue reading your threads because they know that they can expect a certain level of quality and like care about their platform, not only your platform. This is something that can be a little tough. I see like the edge lines here. It looks like you screenshotted this, right? So for like images, if you're trying to get a clean screenshot, I would have cropped this a little more. It would have been a little bit closer to where the fun meets decentralization, but it would look a little bit cleaner because there wouldn't be this white edge line. This is something that's like a telltale screenshot sign. Screenshots aren't necessarily bad. It's just that it doesn't look clean, and that's something that you can improve upon right there. Um, the rise of AI is changing how we interact online, but social AI takes it a step further. This is clear indication of ChatGPT. anytime you see these long dashes, most people don't know how to format those and make those. So it's a clear indication of ChatGPT. It makes people look at your content and say, "Oh, this guy just auto created this with ChatGPT," and they feel like even if you did put a lot of effort into it, like I built out very in-depth prompts for any of my AI purposes. So I have a whole system built out for it to make my life easier so that when I enter the content that I want, it formats it the way that I want it in my voice with my personality, right? So it's getting the facts, getting the details, doing the research, and making sure that it doesn't hallucinate and get data wrong, right? And so long as I have all the data and everything, if I have it formatted automatically the way that I want it to format in my voice based on my prior authentic original tweets that I didn't use GPT on, then it's just providing extra value. It's a tool. It's a tool. It should never be the creative mind behind something, but use it as a tool to help you streamline how you create your content, and that's an amazing thing. It's like using a scheduler for your posts on X, right? I use a scheduler because it makes my life easier. Sunday, I went through all of my schedules, right? Premium, X Pro, right? And I scheduled all my posts for this week on Sunday, right? And it just makes my life easier because it's one less thing I have to rush to worry about just before I'm doing my live stream here, right? Good morning, Emmy. I'm still going through it, Dusaski. The rise of AI is changing how we interact, giving users the power to create, deploy, and monetize agents. Enter Psi, the token fueling this ecosystem. Let's break it down. Again, pretty good. You only used one cash tag. That's awesome. Hey, Nons, you don't want to do. You don't want to be excessive with cash tags or hashtags like we discussed yesterday. The more you use, the more you get deprioritized. So try to limit it to one or two throughout your post. Try to limit links. Put links in replies, stuff like that. That'll enhance your prioritization on the X platform, and you won't have to worry about getting shadow banned, like they like to say. But it's true. So it's something that does happen to people. Um, so I like this one. Again, you kind of getting sparse with the emojis. You're not using the thread emoji, which helps kind of guide you through the thread. Um, the role of Psi isn't just a token. Here's that damn dash again by GPT. It's the backbone of social AI's economy. It enables access to advanced AI creation tools, payment for deploying AI agents, staking for rewards and exclusive benefits, governance platform. That's actually pretty good. That came out good. I like the video here. Video content is awesome for X because video content increases dwell time. If you can find like a little like 30-second clip, right? Hi Kempsey, hi Tune. Um if you can find like a little 30-second clip to include on like your main post, your end post, or a post in between. Hey, Alex, dude. It's nice to see you, bud. Wait, no, that might be a different Alex. But yeah, no, I'm thinking Alejandro. For some reason, I thought Alex was Alejandro. What's up, Favor? What's up, Robin? Everybody's hopping in. It's nice to see everybody. Welcome to the show. Um, so, so yeah, make sure that you're considering that when you use videos. Videos are super powerful. Videos are going to keep people engaged. Videos are going to increase your dwell time. The more people do dwell on your post, the more your post is enhanced on the X platform and put onto more for you pages. So that helps you. Okay. So, like I said, this isn't just about Psy, right? We're doing the Psy review today, but ultimately, my goal with these weekly events is to help improve your guys' content game so that you guys can build your platforms better yourselves. And in the meantime, I'm getting some free content from you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's a win-win. So, yeah. I'm straight about it, bro. I don't beat around the bush. I'm straightforward. I'm gonna shoot straight with you at every chance I get. You know, and that's just how it goes. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass. We're gonna talk real. This is journalism. This is business. This is Web3. This is building your platforms. I'm working on my platform consistently, day in and day out. It's a long, hard effort. So make sure that if anything you can take from this, take from it, and I hope that it helps. And I'm here if you need anything. Feel free to hit me up after the stage. Feel free to start a conversation with me in one of the channels. Pick a specific topic somewhere. Blockchain, AI tech. We've got global news. We've got events. We've got the builders section. Like, feel free to start a conversation anywhere and like just tag me. I'm usually always around. I'm more than happy to discuss with you anything to help out. What's going on, Pager? So yeah, I like this one. This one's formatted really well, Sasuke. Except for this, you have two size here. What I would do is I would use the cash tag in the one, and then just type psi isn't just a token, or the role of psi, and then it isn't just a token, so that you're not using excessive cash tags, right? And you're still getting to the point. You're still using proper English. It still works, right? Um, but yeah, no, I like the way that this post in the thread is formed. That's really nicely done. I think it looks good. Um, why it matters. With AI rapidly evolving, social AI ensures that users, not just big corporations, these things here you can turn into like commas. They're meant to be like pauses. And for some reason the AI uses that pause, that dash as a pause. So you can use commas there, right? You don't have to and I edit those out anytime I have something built out and it decides that it no longer wants to follow my format. I use commas in place of that. With AI rapidly evolving, social AI ensures that users, not just big corporations, can shape the future of digital interactions by staking psi. Users earn passive income while strengthening the ecosystem. Okay, I like it. Again, you usually can bold things. So like if you're doing like a title area, try to differentiate that text by giving it a bold, right? If you bold the text, it draws the eye to it. It shows that it's important. Um, Again, you used another cash tag. Hey, Easya, good morning. You overslept, huh? Um, so it shows importance. Again, you're using the cash tag. You've used the cash tag like 4 or 5 times so far. So it may start to flag your post as spam and deprioritize it. Remember, always limit cash tags, always limit hashtags. Um, Try to use them sparingly and use them in the conversation. You did that well here by staking psi. Users earn passive income. The role of psi is kind of not within the flow of conversation. Um, you can if you want to, Sasuke. I'm not saying it's a bad thread. I'm just saying that there are ways to improve it, and improving it would lead to better chances to win. Hey, Varian. A thriving AI economy. Sai creates a self-sustaining loop. Users stake and earn rewards. AI creators get paid for their work. The platform evolves through community-driven governance. I like that. You broke it down really well. You use bullet points. They count as emojis and they help. Virion, you might want to reconnect. Everybody else should be able to hear me. It might just be your connection. So you might want to leave the stage and come back. That's possible. Or maybe try changing your connection to like Wi-Fi or something. That might help. Um, the future of AI belongs to everyone. Social AI democratizes AI development, making it accessible, rewarding, and community driven, whether you're a builder, investor, or AI enthusiast. SIA opens new doors. So here, your spacing is off. That is something I would consider, Dusasky, when you're creating your posts. Grammar is good, but like here, you don't have a space between the W and the period. This is spaced, but this isn't. This isn't spaced. You got to be careful again with the cash tags. You using it in the conversation that helps. So yeah, I would be careful with that. Okay. And then you use three hashtags on the bottom. Two max per post is what I would say. I would, and even then, I wouldn't really try to push that too much. I would try to break them up amongst the posts rather than just trying to load all the posts, all the hashtags into one post or all the tags for a project or something along those lines into one post, because that gets excessive and it deprioritizes your post. So everything is about having as much push and visibility on for you pages and on X as possible, right? So that when people go to their home screen and they're on the for you page, your post is like there, you know, my for you page, because Shua, Luana, like these are people that I tend to follow. They do really well on threads. They get really good engagement. They're people that I engage with all the time, so it helps. But even then, like if they're not using the tools that they have, cash tags, hashtags, ads, targets, then they're going to be deprioritized and probably not pop up on my For You page. So this is something that you're going to want to think about as you go. Um, the future of AI belongs to everyone. Yep, we just went over this. So the spacing opens the doors. I like how the GIF was related to that. That's good. Not too many emojis. Again, you can emphasize with emojis. Bold the headline areas, and that brings some more attention, shows importance. Limit cash tags or hashtags again. But yeah, all in all, it's not a bad post. I don't like the fact that you used AI for it. Um, it does look like it helped you a little bit. But at the same time, it also looks like there's some genuine like content here that you've created. Um, what? Sure, we're not matchmaking me again today. Damn it! I had enough of that yesterday. I had to put y'all in the place with some rumble yesterday because of all that. Now we're good, bro. Um, all right. So future of AI belongs to everyone. I don't think it was a bad post, dude. I think you did a good post. I think there's place room for improvement, and that's the big thing. We're you're I don't I'm not here expecting you to create a perfect thread. I don't create a perfect thread. I have my mistakes all the time, and we're all human. That's part of it. You make mistakes when you create your content. You see where you fucked up. You fix it for next time. You check your analytics and see like what posts do well where, right? Like content. You go to your content. You see what posts are getting impressions. You see what posts are doing well. Like this one's got 79 already, and I just posted that this morning. We've got reposts. We've got likes, replies. Um, this post did really well yesterday. We've got social AI stuff. These are all things that you want to take into consideration. Um, and a lot of like the threads, you can see like read throughs, impressions, engagement rates. See, you kind of tell where where you fall off, right? Um, Especially when you go to the post like 1357 views, view post engagements, right? No quotes. You can see um, the views, and then you can see the engagement on the posts, right? And see what's happening on each individual post. Each of those individual posts help you, right? Um, each of those individual posts give you an opportunity to see where people are falling off, what people are engaging with more or less, and that kind of helps guide you on what content you should be focusing on, what areas you can improve on because you have lack of engagement on one post or another. Um, where's the I did a thread post here somewhere. I think I did the thread post from last week. Um, Let's see. Haven't seen engine excavators. I post a lot, apparently. Okay. Um, I didn't realize I actually posted this much. Usually it's just responses to friends' posts and stuff. So, um, let's see. Let's see. It was last week for the thread. Good morning, everyone. We're all in business and media. Blah blah blah. Okay, CJN would like to have some fun today, and okay, where the hell? Because I could have sworn I posted a thread for last week, and I don't know where I posted it. Um, yeah, I lost my thread. Posts, replies, no, posts. Here we go. Social AI. Good morning, friends. I'm trying to find my thread for you guys so that I can, I can at least try to give you an example of like what you'd look for. Here we go. There's the thread. So let's go to the thread real quick. So this is the first one. I I went in with like a catchy like an attention grabber. Seeing the new mix of PvP multiplayer and AI fitness muscle. No, check this out. Um, Impact is revolutionizing your fitness life. This is my post, yes. Okay, Impact is revolutionizing your fitness life, providing opportunities to share your experience with family, friends, blah blah blah. I got 161 views on this one. Not great, right? For my thread, yeah, sure. This is from last week. I'm probably gonna write one out for this week too, just to participate myself, right? So 161 views on the first one, 25 engagement on the second, right? 22 engagement on the third, 211 engagement or impressions on the fourth, right? And this is because it's a GIF compared to just images, right? And then the last one, 77, with the call to action. So hopefully it's people checking out Impact Official and people checking out the CJN Friends Discord, right? So I put a call to action in. The call to actions are important. Like they one, they help with engagement because people usually are at least going to take a look and check out the project, right? If they get to the end of the thread for it, they'll at least click through. That's engagement. That's an impression. That helps emphasize your posts. The videos help a lot. You see how I did like the end thread here. I didn't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like doing the numbers. The numbers feel really like funky to me. So I typically do the threads and then I do the end threads. And then if there's anybody at the end who posts anything afterwards, and tries to mimic me or whatever, that you know that this is not part of my thread and to be cautious. But yeah, any questions or anybody got anything that they wanna? Yeah, Crib. And you fucked up on the number too. Let me actually go back over that. So you did the numbers right, and I started reading your post, right. Hear me out just 2 minutes. That's like, hey, take a couple minutes out of your day, listen to what I gotta say. I get that. Um, yeah. It happens, dude. You gotta fix it. Um, because that's an automatic disqualify for me. If you have like 7 of 8 and it's in 2 of 8, it's an automatic disqualify. I'll give you guys that little tidbit of knowledge right now. Um, you won't win just because it's got a numbered system and it's out of order because that just looks terrible on a post. Um, I used to think AI projects were all the same. Just redo the thread and put it in the right order, bro. Take out the numbers. Put the threads at the end. You know what's up, Sorty? Then I found out at Social AI. That's another thing. You tagged at Social AI, right? And the tag is real Social AI. So that's another thing you got to be conscious about whenever you're posting. Like every detail matters, and I know it sounds like really anal and like really obsessive compulsive, but when you're creating content on a project, even if it's unpaid content to try to promote your platform, that's probably the most important time to make sure that every detail is perfect because you're building your platform. And if you provide information that isn't correct, people will have less confidence in the content that you produce. I follow a couple of people for their content, mainly because one, I'm a gamer, and two, because they are amazing content writers, right? And these are people that you can take examples from. Winterfire. He's a lizard. I believe he's in Wolves now. He's an amazing person. Always friendly, always willing to help you out with information about games that he's playing. He does threads on these games, and he usually includes his referral link. The last one he did, he didn't even include his referral link, so he wasn't getting credit for anything. Um, but he's always there. He's always there to provide information. He always makes sure that his information is well articulated, down to the point. He includes video content on it. He does written threads on it. He puts a lot of time and effort into it, whether he gets paid for it or not. There's never a half-assed thread that he posts when he's doing a deep dive into something. He has his own newsletter, much like Raiden. Raiden from Chronicles GG. He's another one. He does the same thing. He does deep dives. He does weekly newsletters, daily newsletters. I forget how often I get the message and the email, but I check it out when I have time to because I'm a gamer. Most of my focus in Web3 is gaming. I'm here with the journalism now, so I'm doing like journalism. I'm doing blockchain AI. I'm doing a little bit of everything. I'm learning about all of these projects, so it's a little bit of an adjustment for me. So I take the time to go over content from other players in those areas, so that it helps me improve the content that I'm creating consistently, and that's something you want to do every step of the way. Always level up your game because there's always going to be somebody who's leveling up theirs. Their content gets better than yours, and your validity in the space comes down. So yeah, make sure that you're always trying to push your A game. Um, and that's why I'm doing the contests and like the instructionals and stuff like that as we go. I do want to start focusing a little more on like GIF and meme content because that'll help out. And I know we've done a lot on written content. The last week and a half of like discussions and events that we've held here, I have on my YouTube. It's completely unedited, so it's like 1 to 2 hours of content that you can check out. Um, you can only submit one thread, Velocity. So there's only one thread that'll be able to be submitted. Um, so make sure that you craft the best thread that you can. Anything like if you submit multiple threads, I'm gonna pick the last one that you submitted. All right. So if you posted a thread at 11:57 and then you post another one at 11:58 p.m. UTC, I'm going to take the one at 11:58 p.m. and that's the one that I'm going to use. But just try not to spam it. Like I appreciate that because I'm gonna have a lot to sort through now. We've got a lot more people coming in, so it would be appreciated to try to limit the amount of work that I have to do and the amount of noise that I have to sift through. I'm just giving you that. Um, I appreciate it. The other staff here appreciate it. Yeah, dude. And you know what? If you don't win, you know what'll still happen. And this is why I do the contest the way I do it. Because Mondays I go over the threads, right? So it's thread practice slash review. So Mondays we do the thread review from the last week, and I exactly. And I'll help go over your threads. Like today I'm going over the threads for social AI right now, but like this is just pointers to try to get you guys producing some better content and potentially winning something, right? Mondays are purely learning, right? So I'm going to go over your thread, all the content, all the information and everything that I give you is just something to help you do better and improve. Thank you, Velocity. I try. I'm not always the easiest. I'm not always the the most well spoken or articulated, but I've gotten better with it as I've gone. Like I started streaming years ago, but then I stopped. I started doing truck driving. I've done a lot of things over the course of my life. This is probably one of my favorite things, being able to help other people and being able to bring people together and create a stronger, more tight knit community, this is something I really enjoy. I like doing it around gaming a little more than journalism because gaming's a little more fun and a little bit easier. But I mean, we can do whatever. Like, so long as you know how to pivot and flex, you can do it. And I'm trying my best here to help you all. So, yeah. But we're gonna start doing more stuff around like video content. You don't have to stream. You don't have to put your face on the content. You don't have to talk into the camera and talk into the mic, right? A little bit easier. That's funny. Uh, so you don't have to be a face. Raiden is a VTuber. Ice Icebreaker TV. He's a big name in the space. I love Ice. He's great. But he's a YouTube. He's a VTuber. He doesn't show his face, right? You don't have to show your face to make great video content. And now with the tools that we have that are coming out, the AI tools that we have to create videos, so long as you give it a really good script, you'll have a really awesome video with tutorials and instructionals, right? These are things that you should be using in your content creation in your day to day to help promote your platform better. I'm comfortable being on camera. I'm comfortable streaming. I'm comfortable with bloopers and looking like an ass. So I don't mind hopping up on here and being an ass for everybody. You know, I don't mind hopping up on here and having my face on camera and talking to you guys and jump, you know, over my words. So, yeah. Oh, you mind? Well, that's the thing. If I don't mind, it don't matter. Ah, you see how that works? Um, I gotta mess with you, Sheila. Oh man. But yeah, man, like it's all about improving. And video content is definitely the way. Live video content is becoming more and more of an important thing on Discord, on YouTube. YouTube's a big one. You get some of your best monetization off of YouTube if you can grow a large enough platform on YouTube. You get enough views on YouTube, monetization on YouTube is amazing. And that's where all content goes to die. I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to die right away. You'll make your money off of it as it dies, or as hopefully it grows, of course. But yeah, dude, like everything I do, like I'm streaming to 6 platforms right now, right? I'll actually show you guys. I stream through Streamlabs. I use the multi-stream, right? I don't get many viewers, you know, and that's fine. I'm not a huge streamer. I haven't pushed my streaming platform much, but where do I see my platforms here? I know I can see it here somewhere. Where'd it go? No, no, maybe my dashboard. But I'm on Party. I'm on I push it out to my YouTube. Where's my multi-stream? Multi-stream. Here we go. Where are my multi-streams? Okay. I guess never mind. I was gonna show you guys, but apparently it doesn't want to show you guys. Um, yeah, I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I'm on X. I was streaming on TikTok for a bit. I'm on Party. I'm on Rumble. I'm on Kick. I think I'm on Kick. I don't know if I have my Kick attached though. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I don't have Rumble attached, but I have Kick attached. But I'm on Trovo. It's on this day and age. If you click my profile, and this is something, yeah, that's why I don't do like that's why I don't do any music or anything in the background typically for my videos. Usually it's just me talking, which can get stressful because it's hard to just consistently talk by yourself. Having somebody else with you, doing duo streams and stuff are amazing because it helps keep you engaged. But yeah, if you click on my profile image there, thank you for the follow, dude. And you go into my profile. This is something I recommend for all of you. I have my Steam on there. I have my Twitch on there. I have my YouTube on there. I have my X account on there. Make sure that you're connecting all of your accounts to your Discord. That way, it's an endless promotion, right? Because I have times where I will go to another Discord. I'll be talking with somebody. I will no, I don't make any money off of these streams. Majority of the streaming I do is for pleasure. So like when I hop on stream, me and Maddox is Bay. He's like my work wife, or I'm his work wife for lizards. So I hop on stream with him. We'll duo stream, and I do not get paid for it. It's all pleasure. If I could, I definitely would, but I haven't pushed my platform. So yeah. Yeah, I live on the fun of it. I play Tarkov, I play Shadowline, I play Raven Quest, I play Compete, whatever. Which, mind you, this weekend is Compete, people. So download Compete on your phone, download Compete on your computer. We're gonna play some Compete on Saturday, so be ready for that. Damn it, we're gonna compete this weekend. Um, but yeah, and I chose it because it has a mobile version, so you can all participate if you don't have decent PCs. Because I know last week with Shadowline didn't go over very well because most of you couldn't participate because of your systems. There will be weekends like that as we explore new platforms. Um, and I'm trying to avoid ones where like it's NFT gated or anything like that. Um, yeah, because I don't want you guys to have to buy into something to try playing it or hang out and play with me. I do have a couple things that I have bought into. Like I bought into Etherscape. You don't have to buy into Etherscape to play. Um, I have some assets on Castle Blackwater. Engines of Fury is something that I play as a tester. Um, so there's that. Most of my Web 2 games are right here, so if you have any interest in those, feel free to hit me up. I'm always down to play with other people. We can have some fun together outside of the Citizens Journalism Network. I do game nights on Fridays, typically for Web 3, for Lizard Labs. So like, there's a lot of things that I do in the space. Mostly spaces. I hop on. Spaces are amazing for X guys. Um, Discord has monetization for communities, I believe, but I've never seen it done effectively. So, but then again, most of the communities that I'm a part of have very small like engagement. They or if they do have a lot of engagement, I've never explored it, Shua. I'll be completely honest with you. I have no idea how Discord monetization works. I think it's advertisements, honestly. Um, so
No, I
like
don't
I
think they do. They don't pay.
there's monetization for Discord, bro.
Really? Since when?
It's let me see, server settings. I think I have to pull up my admin account. Hold on. Let me see here. And that's something else that we can start doing. We start doing some stuff on like Discord security and anything community based, anything journalism based, anything content creation based. I'm open to do events for all of that. Okay, so just remember, I'm here if you guys need for something. Um, onboarding overview. Server insights. I know there's a monetization section here somewhere, and it might be a server owner thing, which I can actually check out on my template server. Let's see here. Um, oh shit, we've got 40 people. Damn. Welcome
Yeah,
everybody.
40 in the state.
Yeah, no, we're jumping off. So I have a template server that I use, and I was messing around with a bot that I created off of Game GPT. Um, but let me see here. Server settings, server insights. No. Yeah, monetization. Generate an income by creating and selling monthly subscriptions, one-time downloadables, and premium roles. Discord makes it easy to promote your products within your server and beyond. So yeah, there's monetization. for for Discord, but it looks like it's all like additional sales and stuff, sort of like role gating and stuff. So there's that. But yeah, so we'll get back to the red writing. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any threads that they want me to take a look at? Um, I'm happy to like go over it. I'm happy to share and provide some insight. Quest discussions, tokenization, rise of tokenization allows
I
companies
mean,
to
did you
create.
finish all terrorists? Like, did you take a run over all the applications?
That nobody's posted yet. I've
Oh,
got two posts. I've got two posts, Dusasky and Crib so
that's
far.
it.
Yeah,
I see. I
check your
was eating. I
pin
just finished.
thread. What pin thread, dude? Where? Link me, Shua. Oh yeah, I haven't finished yours, Crib. Okay. I got sidetracked. I'm a squirrel. I say a squirrel, right? So like my brain is like hectic as fuck. So I'll be doing one thing, I'll see something else that interests me, and it's squirrel because my brain automatically goes from I have a nut, but look, there's another nut. Let me grab that nut, and then I go from nut to nut to nut to nut until like I lost the original nut and have no idea where it is. I'm the squirrel from Ice Age. Okay, squirrel. Um, this this is how I live my life, and it's rough. Okay. But that's most people nowadays. That's why it's so hard to keep people engaged on posts because everybody's so busy going from nut to nut. Um, but yeah. So I used to think AI projects were all the same. This again, crib, the whole so you have nutting, yeah.
Damn,
um,
bro.
So this again, this is the telltale sign of AI. Make sure that you're being careful with that. Punctuation here is a little weird. Having a space between the exclamation points, like just looking at that, it looks a little off, right? So that's something you want to be like. I go through this like I'm copywriting a a post or something. Like my job is to copyright a post. Yep, little use of emojis helps. No use of emojis doesn't look great. You can chat GPT so long as you're reformatting the post afterwards and you're making sure that the data is completely correct velocity. Use of tags in between, try to build them into the flow of the conversation. So like I'm talking about hashtag Psy. This is the governance token for Social's AI project. You see what I'm saying? Work it into the flow of the conversation rather than just having them separate. That helps with the algorithm. Um, at links or at tags are something that should be used very sparingly. They're good to use. They direct people to projects, but they can also look spammy if you use them too much. So typically try not to use them too much. Okay. Um, what else? I we did a whole thing on. Usually my Mondays and Tuesdays are me just going over the algorithm and the projects themselves and like giving tips. So if you really want to like get tips and pointers for like thread writing, any of the YouTubes that I have on my YouTube for Monday and Tuesdays will help. Okay. Um, Give me a few minutes, Sasuke, and I will. I'll happily bring you up because I know last time your audio was a little wonky. So I just want to go through this thread here before we start inviting people up. It's already 11:04. We've already been here for an hour, guys. Can you believe that? So you've got two hashtag or hashtags. That's not bad. Where they're placed is kind of bad. Because like putting them at the end, separating them outside of the flow of the conversation can be detrimental. I would be careful with that. Again, the at social AI rather than at real social AI. You got to make sure that you're directing them to the right places for the at tags so that they're not getting stuck. Because let's say you create a thread, right? And you do at social AI underscore, and it turns out that it's not a legitimate company, right? and it turns out that you're directing them to a scammer or a drainer wallet or something like that, right? That now those people that you've directed there are going to be pissed at you and say, "Hey, nobody used this guy's information. Nobody followed this guy's thread because I went to his shit and I got hacked." Right? So that's something that you have to always, 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 always vet the information that you're providing to people. Always make sure that you're providing links to valid official places. Go to their Discord, go to their X account. Make sure that you are providing the appropriate links. Always try to use vanity links because then it's not on you. If you're using the appropriate vanity link and they have their vanity link stolen from them because they didn't pay for their boosting, that is not your fault. Okay? That is their fault because they should have secured their vanity link, right? We see it happen all the time where like AVAX Discord got hacked or Twitter accounts have gotten hacked. You have to make sure that your information is always as accurate as possible because if their shit gets fucked up and and you didn't provide the right information or like you could have been part of like misinformation or misdirection, like it looks bad for your platform, and that's the major thing. You don't ever want anybody else to be able to mess with your shit because that's your bread and butter. That's your dollar. That's your livelihood as a content creator. So if you're trying to get into content creation, start with really good solid practices as you're starting to grow, and you'll do better as you go because you'll have ingrained these habits into your day-to-day life, into everything that you do. So that super important to start off with it rather than doing it later on. It's called muscle memory. It's like a coder when you're starting to learn coding. If any of you know coding, I'm bad at it because I haven't built up the time and the muscle memory for it. But when you're learning coding and you start to get into like the habits of learning loops and stuff like that, and you get into the habit of just doing it rather than having to really think about it. That's what I want you to get to with the way that you're writing your posts and the way that you're engaging with your audience. Always reply to everybody. That's awesome, Mayor. I envy you, bro, because I've tried coding. I need to make more time for it because it's actually kind of a passion of mine. I want to build games. I feel like the gaming industry doesn't build good shit, so I want to build good shit. So that in the future, we could always do coding workshops. We could do workshops on anything. I'm the community manager, bro. We can do whatever. All right. So if you guys want to do some sort of AI workshop, or you guys want to do an RWA workshop, or a gaming workshop, or a coding workshop, or anything that you guys feel would be beneficial to you and help you learn at the same time as be able to create content on, we can do it. All right. I am completely happy with it. Easier. Pay attention. Um, I do have this recorded, so you can always listen to it later. I know you like to listen to me laugh, so when you want to de-stress and get the giggles, you can always just hop onto my onto my YouTube. Consistency is another big one, right? You start to do better as you post more, right? Because people start to see your post and expect your post. It's one thing you don't want to spam everybody, right? You don't want to have 40 posts a day. Like even as a business, you don't want something like that. But when you're posting consistently, quality articles or quality threads or just like shit posting and having fun with it even, you know what I'm saying? Like so long as you're doing it in a way that isn't excessively spammy, people don't turn your notifications off. In a lot of cases, if they find it valuable, they'll turn your notifications on if you're not if you're not super spammy about it. Like I get notifications all the time, right? I have a few people on my notifications list. NZXT is because I'm a computer nerd. Polkadot because crypto. Tim Bako because ETH. Yellow Panther because who's a gamer and doesn't follow Yellow Panther. Um, yeah, you'll make it. If you're shit posting, you'll make it. Don't worry. Secret Network, because I have a buddy that works there, and it's a amazing project. I'm lucky that he introduced it to me. So yeah, like, but I have these notifications on. But if like, because like he posted 58 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 21 hours ago. It gets excessive when you hit like even Raiden with the platform that he has is posting, in my opinion, excessively. Not saying that he can't do it. If people are following and people are listening and people are watching, fuck it. 42K followers, yeah, I don't blame you. Keep pushing content. Keep as long as people are reading it and people are active, that works. But like for me, once every 2 to 4 hours, 12 hours, having a consistent schedule on the times that work. Like you go into your analytics, right, and you look at your audience, and you look at like the last 3 months. I always go by like the 3 months because it gives you good like I'm trying, bro. Hey, Creon. Yeah, no, I know you're always on Spaces, bro. You're everywhere. Um, So I always try to look at audience. I look at the countries. So now, country for one can help give you an idea of what time zones to work on, right? Since I'm primarily getting US followers and US engagers and interactors, I know that like 9 to 5 for me being on the East Coast is fine because I'm East Coast, and that's the people that are engaging with my shit, right? I know what age brackets, right? 25 to 34 means they're about the same age as me. So I'm 37, right? So 25 to 34, 35 to 44 means that they're from the same era as me. So I can post relatable content from when I was a kid or games that I played growing up or anything like that. And usually my audience will be able to relate to it. If it was all 18 to 24 and 13 to 17, I'd be a little concerned because why are they watching an old fat guy like me? Like it doesn't it's weird, but at the same time like if they were that young, oh my God, Mario posts so much, but he's also got 2 million people to provide content for
Yeah.
from all different walks of content. Like he's got global political content, he's got economic content, he's got natural disaster content, he's got blockchain content. So like he's got so much content.
Yeah, well, I think like when you have a lot of, followers, it doesn't matter anymore. You can just throw
You can do
everything you
whatever you
have.
want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once
But
you
when
hit
you're
a certain point,
starting,
once you hit like
yeah.
40K, 50K, and your platform is huge, like yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want with your platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's no longer it's no longer like, oh, let me be picky about it. Now you can post what you want, and you've got people that are interested in whatever you post because they're all from different stuff. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
And they will always,
it,
go with the algorithm, like they will go viral always, any post.
for the most part, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you could still have trouble with it. There's always the potential for that.
Yeah, it's
Um,
not 100% thing. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Bolt J, what's up, Bolt? I guess Bolt's joining in. I gotta touch on some of these things. Select a role. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm keeping on top of because we got a lot of people coming in now. A lot of people coming in, so I'm trying to keep on top of that. But yeah, you get your active times of the day, when you get your most likes, when you get your most retweets and posts and stuff like that. Most engaged are brighter blue, so like 8 to 12, 12 to 4 seems like I get the most engagement. And it depends on the day because Fridays are my better engagement days later because I host a game night, right? So
Mm.
that's why I'm getting better engagements at those times for that game for that day, right? But then like lately I've been doing the 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the streaming for here like starting to teach you guys some stuff, help out. So now I'm starting to see more likes and engagements during this time because I'm more active during this time, and I'm helping out with more information. I'm starting to see more of a Nigerian presence because I'm here with CJN, and a lot of you guys come from a Nigerian background. So I'm starting to get more engagement there. Knowing where your audience comes from, what your engagement is, 11:59 p.m. UTC. UTC. I do everything in UTC time because it's just it's just easier for everybody that way. I'm EST, but I've also worked with global workplaces, so I tend to base my life off of UTC. Yeah, Mayor, you guys really show out. You guys are a really underserviced community. Um, there's a very large Nigerian and South American and Southeast Asian presence in Web3. You're starting to see more from the Southeast Asian end with like YP and like base focusing on Southeast Asia. But like we're noticing, I've noticed that in like the Nigerian presence, you typically have like AVAX in a couple of other smaller countries. So like they're pushing it there, right? But I think that we have millions of people across Africa who would love to participate in Web3, and they need more resources for it. And that's where I feel like we need more from our industry, from our sector. Um, because it gives you guys a lot of economic and financial opportunity that you guys don't have locally. It's the same thing for Southeast Asia. It's the same thing for South America. You see a lot of people from like Chile, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia. Um, these are all great places for crypto adoption because they're, and as much as I'm not saying anything about the countries or anything, but like they're not first world countries for the most part. Like they're not like built out great with infrastructure. They don't have a lot of like stability for their population, and like banking infrastructure, from what I hear in like the Philippines or in Africa or in South America, is terrible. The banking infrastructure. So it's on top of that, there's another element to it that provides room for improvement. So I'm really excited to see some more around that, and I think like AVAX with like Fiji, David Grateful's been doing some cool things with Nigeria. We got a lot of like big AVAX ambassadors for Nigeria. Trophy, I believe, is another one. We've got a lot of cool people for it, and I think that we're going to start seeing a really big boom in like the Nigerian space for AVAX, and like the AVAX space for like Venezuela and Argentina, because they have like Predzer and a couple other people who are really pushing that there. So that should be exciting to see in the time to come. And I really hope that you guys get more opportunities wherever you are. So thank you, that fair boy. Yeah. Um. All right. So did I finish this thread? I think I finished this thread, right? No, this was Dusowski's. That's not what I was looking for. Yeah, I finished Crib's thread, I believe. Um no, I didn't. What? Squirrel. Squirrel. Let's get back to Crib's thread then. Oh god. All right. I never made it off the first page, huh, bro? Shit. Wow. Um Oh, welcome to my brain. It's not a fun place sometimes. Um, all right. So, second post here. I like the images. You took this directly off the website, didn't you? Yeah, yeah, Stark. It's looking awesome right now, bro. All right. So, Crib, you took this off the website, off of the website for social AI. Yeah. What I recommend for social AI, if you guys are writing the article on it, you'll get more information out of their blog for their AI platform than you will out of their white paper. Because their white paper is very focused on the tokenomics and not very focused on the AI. And the AI is also something that they're developing in the back end. So they're not. No, you didn't really miss. Well, you missed a lot. I've been talking about a lot. You can always watch it back over on YouTube. Start trying to get me monetized on there. Let's go. Um, but but yeah, so go over the blogs if you want more information about their features and what they're trying to do. Go over the white paper if you want more information on the tokenomics. Very in depth, very detailed. If you wanted to do like a white paper deep dive for your thread, that would probably be pretty cool, especially with like some of their governance features and their reward system and everything, and like the depreciation of credits and stuff. Like they have a lot there. Um, let's see. So tweet 1 of 8 brain. So yeah, if you want to share content, Mayor, even if it's not related to social AI, I won't review it right away. I'm going to review the social AI stuff first. But I'm happy to go over it with you still. Like you're more than welcome to, bro. And if you have any questions about it in the quest discussions area, we could always talk more about like creating and the content and helping to promote stuff. So yeah, yeah we'll definitely be able to talk more about that anytime. Um, yeah, we've got a lot of new faces, Stark. A lot of new faces, bro. And it's awesome that we have them. Welcome all of our new friends. So, tweet 1 of 8. See, I don't like this. I don't know why. It's just the format for me. I never liked this crib. The 1 of 8, the number sequences and stuff. You know, if you want to do it, I would try to like make it take less space, right, rather than more. Okay, I would put like 1 of 8 at the bottom or something, or at the top, rather than having it, because at the top is like priority like viewing space, right? So putting 1 of 8 at the bottom doesn't really hurt your post, doesn't take away attention from the message of the post, and it can also help guide them through the format of your post and how many posts you have. Okay. um and then seriously, uh, the brain, try to work it either um, at the end or try to like put it at the end of sentences. You could have done like I don't know why I like it at the end of sentences better. It always looks cleaner to me that way. You don't have to do it that way. But if you want to cater to like the judges' preferences, you can put the emojis at the end of the, like you may get bonus points for it if it looks like it's right. Yes, I always liked emojis at the end. So like for this here, right? If I were to let's say I were to do that post myself, right? I would take this, I would get rid of this here, 1 of 8, and leave that like that. That looks a little bit better, right? And then I would go here. I would take this out, Control C or Control X, right? Seriously, this isn't just another AI project. It's like having a digital brain that gets you, right? You could separate these. You put that there, right? You see what I'm saying? And it looks neater to me, and it's guiding you to the end of that. It's guiding you to the end of that sentence or that thought, right? And then it's adding something that emphasizes that thought, right? So imagine AI that anticipates your needs, not just processes data. Spacing, very important. Um, like everything matters, dude. Everything matters. Spacing. You toss this down. Yeah, it's that next level of stuff. I mean, that's all good. AI intuition. Um, AI tags are a little excessive. You have a couple extra tags, and like if you really wanted to get nitpicky with it, which I do for just about everything, um, you could come down here and put that there. All right. So this, if you look at this compared to this, it looks like it's better formatted. It's a smoother read through. The emojis kind of guide you through the post rather than start the post off. And the 1 out of 8 is an afterthought, not like the first thought. And it's also taking up less characters, which is important because character count is everything, especially if you don't have a premium account. Not having a premium account limits your character space so much. Okay? In my opinion, yes. You can do it with the emojis at the end or the beginning. Um it's not like it's a hard rule, right? But I feel like at the end and even like here, spacing annoyed me there. Like yeah, I reserve that like let's see. Welcome. Why are my caps locks on? Welcome to social AI, right? Robot, right? And then whoop, robot. So now it's sort of like um a title, right? And you've got it on both sides. So it kind of like encapsulates that title and brings more attention to it, focuses you in on the center a little bit there. Hey Sheila. Um Control B. Bolding. Bold italics, very important. No, you're not getting. I forgot to clear my search history. You're not getting my search history today. Um, I actually, I don't think my search history is all that bad today, honestly. Um, well, we'll do it by today. Let's see. Yeah, email, invoice, got to get paid. Zeely, quest resets, Zeely, Discord, uh, helping somebody with a term agreement for services. Um, Portal game, another Web3 game I'm checking out right now that Winterfire turned me on to the other night. Phantom Wallet, Portal Fantasy, Portal Fantasy, CapCut. I was trying to help Shua figure out CapCut. Um, yeah, Magic Eden, Slingshot Down, Wolves Down, MetaMask. Yeah, just normal history stuff. A lot of history stuff. Um, let's see. What did you say here, Mayor? What's your best symbols which you use to step out things though? So what I tend to do for like so brain is good. Robot is good for anything tech or AI based. Um, lots of open tabs. Yeah, that's my life, bro. Um, most of the time I've got like 10 or 20 tabs open. Um, DeFi. DeFi does really well. He did him. Um, who was it? It was you. It was Dusosky, I think, and it was TJ who won the last thread writing contest, right? Let me double check that. Hold on. Winners, winners, week two. TJ. Yep, Stark. No, it was Stark, Shoddy, and TJ for Wednesday. So yeah, you guys all did pretty good. As far as the symbols go, though, I use the robot. It all depends on the content, right, Mayor? So like, if I'm writing something about fitness, right? Fitness, any fitness related ones, muscle. right? Work, weights, yeah, weights, run, right? Uh, sauna, no, sauna, yeah. See, sauna works. Steamy room, um, tan, tanning might work. Um, I have to check that out still at some point, Shua. I gotta see what it is. Saving the best for last. 11:59. Oh, bro. So for emojis, that's what I typically do. Yep. Usually I try to drag people's attention. I try to keep it on point. Like something like this. Seriously, this isn't just another AI project. Digital brain. Um, digital brain for the gifs, right? So you could take something like this, any of these like brain images that look digital, artificial intelligence, um, these are all things that you can use. So long as you keep it on theme, it keeps people through the flow and it doesn't throw people off, right? And that's kind of what you want to do. You want to retain attention, not have them stop and think, "Hey, like, why the fuck were they using a workout GIF for a AI project?" Like, yeah, that fair boy. Oh God. So yeah, that's this post, right? Um, let's see. 5 of 8. This is where I start to criticize you a little heavily, and you would automatically be disqualified, Crib. 5 of 8. That's just a no-no. You go from tweet 1 to 5. Just no. Automatic. Still confused. Picture this. So format is very important. So we're gonna go over this real quick. Format is super important. So messed up already with the 5 of 8. It's supposed to be 2 of 8, right? So we'll do that. We'll take this out. We will post this down here. Um, get rid of it up here. I would space this out. Let's see. Cut that out. Still confused. If you want to do something inline with emojis, you can. Picture this. It kind of breaks up the words a little bit. It kind of draws attention away from what you're saying though. So I kind of try to avoid that. Um, so what I would do is if I'm doing something like this, right? I would take this, I would space out the post, picture this, and I would put it at the end, right? Still looks a little off, but it's a little better than trying to toss it in the middle or trying to toss it at the front. Now, if you keep the flow a specific way, right, and you have a good structure for it, that still matters. So this could work just as well. I just prefer having my emojis at the end because I feel like it guides you to the end rather than taking your attention at the beginning of whatever you're saying, right? So that's my mindset of it. I try to think into like the psychology behind somebody reading it and what happens at each individual point as we're going through, right? So like I'm looking at the emoji that's taking my attention away from the still confused, even though it's related. The picture this kind of has me not like focusing on the camera rather than the picture this because the emoji is what draws your attention more than the text because emojis are attention tracking. Um, the same thing with like images and stuff. Same thing. Um, a world where you can create, deploy, spacing very important, spacing very important, and own. Um, wait, no, that was wrong. There we go. Um, earn rewards, capitalization, important. Social AI envisions, and something like this you could even do like at real and add their tag in there without taking too much of a hit on the algorithm, right? So that helps. How to Train Your Dragon is awesome, Sheila. I just had to say that. I love Toothless. It was such a great show. Um, so, Real Social AI envisions a future where AI is no longer limited to large corporations or highly technical individuals. Um, I I try not to repeat emojis too often, right? So what I would probably do is I would probably do like tech, um, add something in there, right? You can do that. Um, you can space this out. Like this one block of text looks a little excessive to me, right? Or might look a little excessive to a reader. You can block it out like that, right? Um, right? And now it looks a little better formatted. Yeah, Girly's here. Girly's hanging out with us today. Good morning, Girly, or good afternoon for you. Um, so I don't know. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, help share your thoughts right now. What's the difference? Like, what do you think the difference is between this and this? Like, just a quick thought, right? Just look at it here and now look at it. And like, what does that do to your brain looking at the big wall of text? You know what I'm saying? And now, oh, you can't see anything. You got to disconnect and reconnect. Unless you have my camera off, then yeah, you wouldn't be able to see anything. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Um, so like this, right? Or like this. That slight difference to it, right? So what do you guys think? So for me, I like this format better, but some people prefer it with the wall block, right? There's nothing wrong with this specifically, right? It's just that to me, a wall of text is harder to digest for most people than having a well spaced out thing. Got to improve your game too, Stark. I gave you your criticisms last time, brother. Your 50-page thread. I had to, bro. Uh, all right. And that's what you should be trying to apply to everything you do. The more that you think into how the readability is, how the format is, what a user is going to feel as or think, or how they're going to read through it. These are all things. Put yourself in the shoes of the person reading it, right? And think of all the little intricate details on what happens as they're reading each point. Think on like what seeing the tweet 5 of 8 does compared to having the 5 of 8 at the bottom. Think about the spacing and the format and the structure and where emojis are and which images or gifs you use. These are all super important things. Official links. You gotta be careful with this. This can deprioritize your post. I do like the GIF. I would try to limit it to one or two threads or one or two links max, because it will get you deprioritized because you're bleeding people off of X. So even if you don't put it in your thread, right? You can take this and put it in a reply to your thread, right? And that would still work because your main thread, your original post, is not attached to the links guiding people off. So you don't have to worry about deprioritization as much. Something like this, since this is like a title, I would have put another writing hand on this side and I would have bolded this, right? You can bold the website, you can bold the Discord, you can bold the X, right? And that kind of like highlights it as starting points for the for or like titles or labels. You see what I'm saying? So that helps. Um, yeah, kindly like and retweet if you enjoyed this thread. Thanks for your time. Feel free to check out the project. Feel free to join the Discord in the community. Right? Oh, is it a premium? I didn't know it was premium user only. Um, that's why I like being a premium user. Um, I don't get paid for content on X. I don't get paid. Any of the content I do is all purely pleasure because I haven't pushed my platforms. Um, my platforms have helped me gain access to stuff though. I've gotten access to games. I've gotten access to beta tests. I've gotten access to whitelists, airdrops, all through my platform because I'm good at making connections and networking. One of the things that people don't tell you is that just pushing content doesn't really help. All right, connecting with the people that react, respond, and engage with your content is important. When you have, um, I don't know how many of you know Sinjin. I mean, he's a big name in Web3 crypto gaming. But like, when you have Sinjin like your post and say, "Hey, I thought this was an amazing write up," you say, "Yo, Sinjin, thank you, legend, for stopping in and gracing me with your presence and taking the time to read my post." Because he's got thousands of posts to read through a day. You know, like the big names, the big thought leaders in the space, when they take the time to like really engage with your post and say, "Hey, I loved this. This was great." That means the world for content writing and creation in your platform, right? So, when you do start to get to the point where you're networking, now you make sure that you're engaging with them, dude. Make sure that you're engaged. Start a conversation in that fucking comment, right? Be like, "Yo, bro, I'm excited that you read my shit and you loved it. Thank you so much. Where do you think I could improve? Where do you think I did really well?" I'm always trying to get better at what I'm doing. I would love your feedback, right? These are things that connect you with people because for one, you're valuing their feedback, right? You know who they are, right? Which helps because like there are people who don't know who Sinjin is. There are people who don't know who Sam Stefanina is. There are people who don't know who Tim Biko from ETH is. You know, there are people who don't know people, right? Like, and it all depends on what circles you travel in. But like if you're sitting there and you're producing journalism and like crypto stuff and everything, and like you have Mario Nawfal reply to your post, right? That's huge. Because guess what? Mario's got 2 million followers. He's got a huge platform and he's busy. But he took the time to stop, like, and maybe even like retweet or post on your comments. That's that's amazing. Engage. Take the time, and even if they don't have a 2 million following, right? I try to engage as well. Like I haven't engaged this morning with my stuff yet because sadly enough I've been tired. Um, Last night kind of wrecked me. But I try to at least like everything. I know most of my stuff. Expecting you, brother. Okay, I will be there. Like Merriman, right? No, that's for a different post. Let me see. Woof. Let's fucking go. Um, Me going back and forth with Winterfire over one of his things. Let's see. Shua, Socials Army. Let's go, right? This is kind of close ended, right? So, hey, Baba. Um, so this is a little close ended. This isn't so open ended, right? So this doesn't encourage conversation so much, and it doesn't have to because you're thanking somebody for engaging with your post or your thread or whatever, right? So I'm saying thank you for being here and supporting me, Shua, and that's why I made that response back to your post, right? Um, I got follows. I awesome. All right. I'm glad you think so. Thanks, OG, for being a long-standing friend. Because Danny's been here for forever. Danny's been here, I think, since September. So, and I know that because I checked their profile. Right? These are things that matter for community management. This isn't just engagement and participating in content creation and stuff like that. This is something for community management. So for those of you interested in like moderating community management stuff like that, that's a little tip. It works almost the same as content creation. You want to make sure that you're engaging with your community, keeping you guys knowing that I'm here for you, making sure that you guys know that I'm reachable and that I think of you guys all as people as well, like we're all individuals, right? Like I like to see who I share servers with, what servers we share, what interests we share, like like I like to get to know the community that I'm working with, and it's very much the same thing when you're working with content on X. You want to know where people are coming from, right? You want to know what their interests are and how you can connect with them. And if you can't connect with them because you don't share any interests, you can still say thank you. Like hey, thanks for stopping in and looking over my content and stuff, right? Um, you can stream mobile. So reply guy is one of the other things that people talk about with this, and that's super important. Try to do the reply guy thing. Um, but yeah, somebody comments or posts on your shit, comment and repost back, right? I'm ready. From me rambling for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Now, these posts, you don't have to worry about, right? Like, you don't have to sit there and have some really in depth, well defined post that's going to get all this engagement and keep people's attention. And you don't need all that for this shit. Because, like, you're just saying thank you. You're engaging with people. You're talking like a normal human being. When you're being a content writer, you're not being a normal human being. You're being a content writer. It's a different mindset. It's like when you're talking to people normally and then you're talking to a machine in code and trying to get it to understand you, right? Like it's two totally different mindsets. I don't post like I post on my main page or my for you page or my timeline or anything like that, like I post in replies, unless this is the big one. Unless one more thing, unless right, the 29 minutes, right? Let's see. Hold on. I'll tell you. 29 minutes, 4,000 views these guys have gotten, right? By the end of the day, they'll probably have 100,000 views or something along those lines. They got 73.5K followers, right? This is where you get your engagement when you're a small account. This is where you get followers when you're a small account. This is where you increase your presence when you're a small account by engaging with bigger posts, by engaging with bigger people in the space. This is your in, right? Now, this helps their platform because you're posting on their shit, right? They're getting engagement, they're getting views, they're getting interaction, right? Which is what they need to increase their visibility for whatever it is they're doing, right? So, shamefy, regret fry, with woof we've decided to glorify. I never understood the shamefy meta. People always wanna act. Right? Um, Woof howls. Right? Because it's wolves down, so it's focused on wolves. Right? Woof. Um, Emoji. Wolf. Right? Um, Diamond hands. Right? So diamond. Um, ROI. Nope. Chart. Right? These are things, right? So now I'm crafting this almost like I would be crafting a post for my regular posting, right? Because I want engagement in return for the post. I'm formatting the post as if I was creating my own post on my own page, right? But I'm replying here. The bigger thing, instead of doing it like this, you like, you quote retweet, right? Quote retweets enhance their visibility via your platform and also shows them that you're engaging and supporting their shit, right? So they're more likely to engage with you because they know that they're getting engagement from you. It's almost a quid pro quo deal, you know what I'm saying? And that is something that works well in the industry. So I like the howling. I'm really big on like wolves and stuff like that, so I love the whole aspect of Wolf DAO with that. Um, and like the people in the project are fucking amazing people. It's a small exclusive group. They are amazing people. Um, they just have so much value in so many like hard skills for the industry. So I like being around them. The if you're the smartest person in the room, you don't learn anything, right? And you can always learn something from somebody else. And you should always be taking as much learning and value as you can from other people, right? So use that. Um, Shamefy meta. So I don't want to do that because I don't want to put another emoji. So I'm going to leave it like that. People always want to act like you have to dive in hands, and not everyone has the financial situation to allow for this. That looks off. Okay, spacing is gone. I look forward to people winning big off of the airdrop. I also look forward to seeing so much staking. Woof. You know? And there you go. There you go. Now you've engaged with a larger post. You're going to get some engagement for your platform. You're going to get impressions for your platform. You're helping to support projects you love. And this is why I say get involved with projects you love. Get involved with things that you're passionate about because your passion usually shows around that, right? And that's important. Um, there's a couple accounts that I follow, like him, 856K. He's a lot of political stuff. If you can catch it, 7 minutes. Friends just called Trump an emperor and Musk a jester high on ketamine. Washington has become Nero's court with an incendiary emperor, submissive courtiers, and a jester high on ketamine. We were at war with a dictator. We are now at war with a dictator backed by a traitor. It's sad, so sad that our staunchest allies view us in this way. Hold on. When were we at war with France? Or does he mean the conflict between Ukraine and Russia since he has a Ukrainian flag on his suit lapel? Ukraine. Capitalization is important. Punctuation is important. Um, I don't necessarily disagree with the comments, but a little confused about the war statement, right? I thought Trump was the clown, though, not Musk. So, this is something you can do too, right? This is clickbaiting. So, I'm not a huge Trump supporter. I'll be the first person to say it. I don't like some of his rhetoric. I don't like some of the ways that he approaches some of his policies. I some things I don't agree with. Do I think that he's doing the worst? No. Do I think Biden did the worst? No. I think we're in a really tough time economically, governmentally for the country. I think that we've let a lot of things fall to the wayside, like our rights and knowing our abilities as a people for this country. So now I'm getting a little political here. Yes. I don't expect everybody to agree with me. I don't expect everybody to understand U.S. politics because you might be from a different region. But so I don't agree with everything that Trump stands for. But I'm using that because this guy's very left, right? And I'm using that to push my point and to ask a question about the statement about the war with France and, kind of just throw something in there that's inflammatory. Like I thought Trump was the clown, not Musk. You know, and reply, and I'll show you this post tomorrow, right? So that we can see what happens because this is it's been up for 7 minutes. It's got 7K views already. You know, like I'll show you what I have to deal with from here because I hate doing these posts. I did this a lot with Alpha Fox, right? um, and just testing out the waters for like inflammatory reply guy shit to try to increase my impressions. I got up to like 80K impressions in a day for one of my posts, replying to one of their posts. You can hit your 5 mil impressions really quick by doing that once a day, every day, but it's fucking exhausting. Um, it's so exhausting because you have to go through all of the responses that people send you, the shit that they post on your timeline, the nastiness, the hate speech, the the death threats and the threats of violence and wishing for you to suffer and not be well. Like, yes, that's just a little bit of what I went through, and it had gotten to the point where it was affecting some of the communities that I had joined and participated in for game nights and stuff like that. So it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't like blocking people. I don't like even here. I don't like banning people unless it's blatant spam or blatant disrespect. I will not typically. I'll give you a warning. I won't typically moderate you right away, right? But what I went through with that, like just like death threats, oh, I hope that your daughter has to suffer. I hope that this has to happen. I hope that, like, just the pure viciousness that I got in return from this was something that I didn't want to deal with. So I had to block people. And I tell people, the the level of engage that I went through, um, going back and forth with people, um, trying to just discuss with people my viewpoints and share their viewpoints. Yeah, yeah, I won't. Like, I would rather tell you, hey, look, you're pushing the line. Be conscious and cautious about how you're interacting with people, and make sure that you're being respectful at all times. Because we're all friends here. Even though we may share different views, even though we may come from different walks of life, different regions have different customs, different regions have different social economic norms. These are all things that we have to take into consideration when we're interacting with each other. And we also have to take into consideration that sometimes we're just going to have differences of opinions. And you know what? Sometimes those opinions can be factually wrong, but we can't always change people's minds. So when you see that a debate is leading nowhere, sometimes it's more adult of you to just stop and say, hey, look, we can agree to disagree. And just take it from there. So there's no reason to get to the point where we're like cursing people's ancestors and shit. You know, like there's no like we there's no reason for it. Like realistically, we're all grown adults, and if you're not a grown adult, this isn't the server for you. All right, this isn't a kid-friendly server. This isn't a safe for work server. This isn't a server that deals with friggin' puppies, kittens, rainbows, and fucking unicorns. We're here talking about real world issues. We're talking about business. We're talking about politics. We're talking about finances. We're talking about big boy stuff. Okay, big girl stuff. And if you're not, but you want to learn, don't let me know your age, because if you're under 18, I'm probably gonna have to. All right, but if you do want to learn, if you do want to participate, I was 15 participating in adult servers. All right. Hey Grantham, does he really? um, I kind of miss Rennie too. I liked Rennie. Rennie was great. Yeah, I was 15, 14, 13. I started exploring different religions at 10. So like I started really young, going from place to place where people were having prime adult conversations about various things, okay? And I know what it's like to be the minor that feels like I'm left out because of my age. Because anytime I mentioned my age, I was excluded from conversations or groups or anything like that. So I understand. Don't mention your age. I'm sorry, but like there's terms of service about things. If you're under 13, you shouldn't even be on Discord because you require like parental consent. And then to top it off, this is an adult server. Like a lot of the topics we discuss are adult in nature. Like, um, yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, like these are things that we have to consider in our day to day, and just be aware of it. Um, But yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Did I finish your thread yet, Crib? Back to your thread. Um, where'd your thread go? Damn it. Is Crib even here anymore? Did Crib have to go? Oh, Crib's back. Welcome back, Crib. Did we finish your post? I think I got sidetracked again. Damn it. Um, where is it? Uh the cat wants to say hi, everybody. Wow. Um, no, we didn't finish your post. Okay, I lost track. Damn it. I lost track because you got the numbers off. I don't know which number I'm on. Um, Still confused. Picture. Okay, we were on this one. Free for all. I would just remove that. Like, well, I'm glad you were enjoying the conversation at least, buddy. Like, I could talk all day, bro. Like, we've been on 7 or 8 hour spaces before. Me, Creon, and Ezia. So I can talk all friggin' day. Squirrel nut, squirrel nut, squirrel nut, nut nut, squirrel, squirrel nut, squirrel nut, squirrel nut. Yep. Um. Hey Mujib, how's it going? So, still confused. Picture this. I would remove the hashtag. I would remove this emoji, or I would remove this emoji. You can remove this emoji. No longer limited. Um, I would put like maybe a chart or something along the line, something that's pushing past the limit, right? An up arrow or something like that, right? Something to symbolize that portion of the conversation, or maybe a math problem if they have like a math problem emoji or something along those lines. Crib, that can help. Um, 7 of 8. This is coin. Okay, that's not bad. I wouldn't put it as the first thing. Key utilities of side token. Thank you, Mujib. Key utilities of side token. Um, you could use like the coin as the check marks instead. That's a great way to use emojis and include them in the thing. Use them as bullet points, right? That helps. So we do this. Post this here, right? There we go. And right there. And we'll do 7 to 8 since that was 7 to 8, even though it wasn't 7 to 8. Um, I'm gonna give you shit over that every time. Anybody who posts like that, you're gonna get that. Yeah. So see what I mean with the way that that's formatted now. You've got it clearly formatted. You've got your title there. You can always remove. Like you don't have to have the semicolons there. You can remove that semicolon, and you can put like rocket. I like Discord so much more because Discord has so many cool emojis. But like you could do something like that, right? So now it's framed. Since you guys, if you don't have premium, you don't have the bold, but now you can still outline it with the emojis, right? Of course, Yahaza, Yahaya, Yahaya, Yahaya. Am I saying it right? Which way does it say? Yahaya or Yahaya? I don't like saying names wrong. So I tried to. I'm pretty sure I had Mujib right because it sounds Arabic and it sounds like that would be what it would be for me in Arabic, like mentally. Um, but yeah. Oh, okay. Come up and say your name. Say my name. Say my name. Um, tweet the side token. Okay, what you could have done was you could have done this like a title and put the side token like, and then put the token at the end, and then um, hey, what's up, Yahaya? Is that it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, hiya.
Yahaya. Okay, awesome. Good to know. Welcome in, buddy. I usually don't mind having people up on stage since we're at the 2 hour mark. We're over the 2 hour mark, which is frigging insane that I've had 30 of you guys hanging out with me for 2 hours as I yap about content. I am so happy that you guys joined in. I'm so thankful for you guys hanging out as long as you've hung out.
Thank,
Um,
thank you so much, sir. We are happy to.
I'm glad that it's helping. That's the biggest thing. I want to be a net positive rather than a net negative, and this is one of the ways that I can contribute. So I am so happy to be able to be doing it. Um, Crib never squirrel braining his content getting reviewed. uh, The backbone of the social AI ecosystem. It serves as a utility token, empowering users to create. Spacing was another problem with this one, like your your punctuation, like you didn't have spaces after commas and stuff. Um, and then you can take this and you can hold um let's see, hold and use. Okay, I'm kind of botched that one up. Hold on. So we've got that right there. Um, I'm glad, dude. I'm glad all of you are enjoying the content and like getting value out of it. I'm always happy to provide, and I will continue to for as long as I'm here. You know. Um, so we have you see the spacing on how I broke up the space there, compared to what this is. I got rid of the 6 out of 8. I broke up the side token and kind of made that like a header. You can then take the you can even take the coin and put it over there. Oh wait, shit, that wasn't it. Control V. There we go. Backbone of the site AI ecosystem. It serves as a utility token, empowering users to create, deploy, and monetize AI agents. By holding and utilizing side tokens, users gain access to platform features, unlock premium tools, etc. He kind of started breaking up the punctuation there. Um, yeah, there we go. Yeah, Baba, we've been here for 2 hours, bro. I have everything recorded on my YouTube, so if you click on my profile, you're more than welcome to jump on the YouTube and like listen through, skip through, see what information you might want to grab from, and it's all available there. I have it recorded there. I'm on Twitch. I'm on X. I'm everywhere. Um, yeah, I know, right? Uh, all right, go back. Official links. So I went over the official links. I know I went over the official links. Damn it. Um, I've hit this point at least. All right. No, no, no. All right, go back. Damn it. We've gone back enough. Tweet 4 out of 8. Why social AI? See, this would go good for one. You have the issue again here with the at, where you're not adding the right project, right? And it's not adding to anything, which is even worse, kind of. um you can take this and you can make this the title, right? Why social AI, and put the light bulbs on both sides of it. um they're building the future of AI accessibility, innovation, community empowerment. um, I don't like this sentence here because it's kind of like a broken sentence. Innovation, community empowerment. They're providing innovation, community, and empowerment to their users, while with features like, and then you can. I do content writing. Yeah, girly. I do content writing. I do content creation. Um, I do some KOL stuff. I stream. I do game nights. I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things. So, but a lot of what I've done is community management, and with community management comes like copywriting mentality, because every announcement that you post, you kind of want to format it a certain way for people to easily digest and absorb the information. It's not easy to do, and that kind of translated over to my posting um for X, and it's helped me a lot with that. So thank you, Rennie, for instilling that in me while I was working with Blast Royale. I really do appreciate that. Um, so yeah, let's see. This post is a mess, guys. Um, so Crib, this post is definitely a mess. So Yep, I am here now. Real social AI, right? All right. They're building the future of AI accessibility. They provide innovation, community empowerment to their users through features like, right? And then you have the check marks, decentralized AI economy, AI ownership and monetization, tokenized AI assets, and more. Um, I would get rid of the tags here. Let's. I'm just gonna post that for right now, and then I'll edit it as we go so that you guys can see. Because I know some of you guys are having issues watching my screen, um, so I'm trying to do it so that it's easier for us to view here. Stark. Um, so and more. See now the and more should have a check mark there too, Crib, because it's part of like the bullets in my mind, right? Um, AI innovation tech trend. Try to limit those. I would even just get rid of those completely. You can space these out a little bit better if you wanted to kind of break it up a little, make it look a little bit better, make it a little bit easier to follow. I like that you put the emojis at the end of each bullet point. That's really good. What? Because I've been talking for 2+ hours, Shua. My is my mouth supposed to hurt at this point? Um, but yeah. So actually, no. I would break this up too, just because that looks a little bit better. Um, maybe see how that looks. Yeah, that looks even better in my opinion because it's separated. It's clearly formatted. It's you got no no broken sentences there anymore. They provide innovation, community, and empowerment to their users through features like, and then breaking down the features that they provide. Um, yeah, so that looks good now. Um, yeah, no problem. These are just things that I'm pointing out as I'm going through your thread, just so that like when you do go to rewrite it or do whatever, this is something I would avoid. I would avoid putting an image and a GIF. I would use an image or a GIF because it limits the effect of either or. So yeah, I would not do this. Um, socialai.io linking to the project is a good thing. Be careful linking to a project in your original post. Like I said, you kind of want to make sure that you're putting that in like a reply. You don't want your post to get deprioritized. One link isn't terrible. One at tag isn't terrible. A couple of hashtags aren't terrible. Working the hashtags and cash tags into the text conversation rather than at the end or before in like a list, that's good. That's going to help prioritize and not get you deprioritized. The more at tags you use, the more of it that looks like it's a targeted post to the um, interpret chief. Um, to the algorithm, it looks like you're targeting people, not just making a for you page post, so it limits your reach. So those are things you have to consider, um, for sure. I thought I knew AI, but as social AI blew my mind. Hidden layers of intelligence, intuitive and user friendly. Hidden layers of intelligence, intuitive and user friendly. This kind of messed me up a little because it's like hidden layers of intelligence, but then you're saying like the platform is intuitive and user friendly. Um, so you're talking about like characteristics, but then you're talking about platform features or platform like functionality and stuff. So that's a little bit difficult. What I would stick to is like hidden layers of intelligence. Um, no, not even that. Hidden layer of maybe not even hidden layers. Um, the layers of the platform are intuitive, user friendly, and the AI is highly intelligent. Like add to the characteristic that you're describing so that you're kind of pointing them in the direction of understanding what you're talking about rather than um just like giving characteristics and then like switching over to like platform descriptions or something like that. You kind of want to keep it like either very on point or descriptive of the point that you're trying to make. Because, like, to me, my mind was like, wait, what? Hidden layers of intelligence, intuitive and user friendly. Like, that doesn't connect to intelligence to me. Like, it's a separate thing. Um, my inner tech enthusiast, he's getting a little loud over there, Yahaya. Just giving you a heads up.
Sir?
I said I was
Hello, sir.
starting to
Hi, is still here, sir.
yeah, you're starting to like hot mic and stuff. So, I mean, if you want to hang out up here, you can. If you want to step down and head back to the audience, that's great too. It's all up to you, buddy. But if it
Okay.
does become too noisy, I will end up having you go back down to the audience. Just letting you know.
O-
Um,
Okay, sir. Okay, let me go back down. Thank you.
yeah, no problem, buddy. Thanks for hopping up.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. My inner tech enthusiast is doing a happy dance. What's the magic? Monetize, integrate, join, own. It seems a little fluffy. It's just like um you want to sing a song. We're not doing karaoke night. We do karaoke night on Thursday. You can do karaoke night when we're doing Rumble. You can sing while people kill each other. uh, yeah, like all of a sudden we're doing karaoke. What happened? Um, I thought I knew. All right, so it does feel like it's just wordy to be wordy here a little. Um, I don't like I don't feel any substance to this one. And that's something I'm going to point out. I see a lot of emojis, too many emojis. You've got 5, 6 emojis on this one. You've got a link here. Um, I'm not letting her sing right now. I'm still review. I gotta finish his thread. Damn it! I've been up here for an hour trying to finish this poor man's thread. I keep squirreling. You can flirt in DMs, Stark. Get her to sing a song for you in DMs. Um. Oh. All right. So yeah, this feels very fluffy. I would. Yeah. I'm. Oh man, it's tough. I would just get rid of this whole post right here, or rework it into another post, like aspects of it into another post, right? What do you mean? What the fuck, really, dude? Like, you're flirting. Come on now. I see you. I see you, bro. You try to spit some game here with girly. We can do that. We can do that. Oh wait, that's the last post. That's the last post. I made it through. Let's go. Woo! Finally. Oh, thank God. All right. See, so I keep the dancing robot, but get rid of this. And this looks like crappy AI generated images. Like, yeah. You want to sing a little? That's fine because if the audience leaves now, it's okay. Um, I had to get through everything first. Uh, in my heart, I invited her up. She could sing. Velocity. Velocity's like, no, not my ears. That's great. Always one Judas. Oh, Stark is like, come on, man. Stop messing with my game. Stop messing with my game. Celine Dion. Oh, God. Celine Dion, you better have a pair of pipes on you. I tell you, especially if you come up here with some Celine Dion, you better have a pair of pipes. All right, and I'll give you the opportunity. I don't mind because we're pretty much we're 2.5 hours into this stream, guys. We're 2.5 hours into this live stage. You are all friggin' amazing for having made it this long. 25 people, 27 people still here besides me, 28 total. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. So make sure that you're submitting your threads before 11:59 p.m. Okay, you're submitting them in Guild Showcase. Make sure you're putting them in there. Create your own post. Yeah, and we will get that judged by Saturday so that people can get their payments for the winners. So the top 3 threads will win 15 USDT. Um oh, you're tired, Crib? That's because you were up here for 2.5 hours listening to me yap, bro. What am I saying please for? I don't beg. I don't beg. Mother and son. Oh, I'm glad Monday. Good. We had a little bit of an issue with the with one of it because they saw like multiple people. Um, I need to close a quest on another campaign. Thanks. Good, good.
Should we have girly singing now, like an icebreaker?
Oh yeah, friggin' like Harley's icebreaker and end of the day end of the day yeah. Girly, where are you? You coming to sing or not?
Come on, girly. You volunteered to sing.
You
Come
asked
up.
for it. You're got the invite.
There you go.
I invited Easy up too, so we can pick on her and try to edge her into singing. Play some drums. Play a little music in the background. I don't know. You're the singer. I'm just the face on the screen with stuff. Yeah. I play drums, the soft ones. Get out of here, Shua. What? No. Get out of here, Easy. Don't you start. Well, the invites count more Monday. Like invites count more. We appreciate all the engage, and I'm going to be doing more of the engage, like more of the posts and stuff. I'm gonna be promoting some other posts from maybe some of our partners. I'm gonna be promoting some posts throughout the day. So yeah, like there's gonna be more opportunities to earn points off of those posts. But you should at least be able to get one thing of 250 for the engaged throughout this season for your Zilly quests. Yes, they do, Shua. If you get 250 engage points, you can transfer that into 250 XP. The main point of using the engage, uh, five referrals and it gets you the 250 points. Colin, Cologne, sorry. Yeah, but you figure those five invites that people bring in are five new community members who are also reposting and commenting. So it kind of has a heavier weight there. And I can't change the points now that I've set it up already because people will complain. So this season is going based on these points. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna weigh it out, see what took how long, and then the next time we do an engage season, like the another Zeely quest or anything like that, I'll be able to readjust it based on how it performed this time. It might be a leaving soon. Oh, you guys are a trip. You guys are a trip.
Sorry, I wasn't focusing. I was responding to Galen, bro. Oh, sorry. What was that?
Oh no, just
Shua
laughing
said,
at the
"You
general
hear that?"
conversation.
Oh, okay. He said,
Yeah.
"I'm the problem."
Yeah, yeah. You gotta have fun, Stark, man. Like if you can't have fun, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't mind us acting fool, and so long as we're not being completely disrespectful. Again, I don't mind you guys talking shit with each other, so long as you guys aren't like actually fighting. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up. It's been 2.5 hours, man. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep, so I'm probably gonna take my old man nap soon. And then I know Creon has a space today at 3 o'clock for self hacking, all self improvement all the time with Mr. Creon with the Gishido group. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. If you're not following Creon, check Creon out on X. He should have it in his profile, and he does have it in his profile. Good. So yeah, definitely check him out. He's got a lot. He's got a lot he's working on. He's on a lot of spaces. He's doing a lot of promotions. It's right on his. Profile. So it's Creon
Oh, that's
underscore
so sweet, bro.
Gishido.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, dude, you're always supporting everybody. So if I can support you back in return, I'm more than happy to do it. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thank you, and I commend you for actually doing this over 2 hours, bro. That's plenty of time. Um, now you're sleepy. Get that
Dude,
well-deserved nap
I
time,
had
bro.
I had like no sleep last night, bro. We
Oh
started the
shoot.
Zilly quest at like fucking 7 o'clock at night because because Zilly quest reset at midnight UTC, right? So we had to start it after midnight UTC so people couldn't get an advantage by claiming the daily points before other people, right?
Dang.
So yeah, and then I invited Girly up. Her hand isn't up. I invited her to speak. She just
Oh yeah,
hasn't accepted it.
where's your fab girly? I thought she's gonna be singing, before we completely end the session.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
That'd
know
be
what
great.
happened. But yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So the Zealy started, and then like 3 hours later, the Me Six bot took a shit, and you have to have the guild quester role to access the Zealy quests. And guess who gives the quester role? The Me Six bot. So I had hundreds of people popping up going, "What's going on?" Oh, yeah. Like I didn't get to bed until like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to wake up for a meeting at 9, and I've been up since. I went and I bought breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 12:30 now. Um, my breakfast is still here. I completely forgot about it. Yes, the quiz is going to be on social AI. I'm gonna have to go through the I'm gonna do it on the blogs for social AI, and then a light thing on the tokenomics, just to give you guys a heads up. Um, so it's gonna be the blogs, the two blogs that they have up there, and then it's going to be. Oh, now you're being shy. You ask for the ability to come up here and sing, and now you want to go and hide. Um, So it's going to be the two blogs, and then we're going to do like a basic tokenomics and maybe something on like the governance aspect that's built into the white paper. I'm not like, there's just too much information in that white paper to base it strictly off of the white paper. There's so much on that white paper, and most of it is like technical governance and technical tokenomics and stuff. And like, I have trouble reading those type of white papers. Okay, so I'm not gonna kill you with that. Okay, um, yeah. So yeah, just make sure that you read the two blogs, because that information will be on there, and then also make sure that you guys check out at least the tokenomics section of the white paper, and you should be good. All right, and then the top three tomorrow for the quiz win. So we're gonna do that, or well, Friday, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Rumble. Friday is the quiz. Tonight is the thread writing. So make sure y'all are submitting your threads. Make sure that you guys are getting ready for the Rumble Royale tonight, tomorrow. Um, maybe tomorrow. Um, if your fave girlie, no spin today. Today's the contest. The three people who win today are the ones who do the best on the thread. So velocity. Oh, but yeah. So make sure you're submitting your threads tonight. Tomorrow is going to be the spin for the Rumble Royale, and then Friday is going to be the quiz. Top three win the quiz, and then Saturday is the game night. We're doing compete. So if you want to play, there's mobile, there's PC. That'll work. And then yes, tomorrow's random pick. And then Saturday's random pick too. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Those are all random picks. I do want to add something in for maybe Thursday that isn't a random pick, because I do want to do more where it's not just randomly given out. I want to see some effort from you guys. Like I said, we're a journalism server. I'm planning on implementing ways to increase like your standing within the server. I'm planning on implementing ways that we could try to get people some written content deals, maybe some paid content creation opportunities in the future, so that I can provide some more value back to you guys. But I have to have a really good structure for that, so that you guys have to reach a certain level by either participating in competitions, by engagement, by whatever means that we decide to come up with will be how we do it. Yeah. So on that note, I appreciate you all coming out, stopping out. Remember, check out Creon's self hacking today at 3. It's Wednesday. I don't. There's usually Wednesdays are pretty dead. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, I got the Lizard game nights in the afternoon. So I usually go there after this, and then I work throughout the night with the Discord moderation and taking care of the server. Trying to build some stuff up for you guys. And then Fridays my game nights. I'm doing Etherscape this weekend. You'll be able to catch me on X, Twitter, Twitch, um, anywhere party. So yeah, I'm down for it. Um, I will catch you guys around. Yeah, exactly. That's the purpose of karaoke, having fun. Just like a lot of things in life. But on that note, we're going to end the live stage. Thank you everybody for hopping in and viewing. It's been a long 2 hours and 40 minutes today. To talk about just content creation and like the threads that have been created and stuff like that. Thank you everybody who hopped in to view and hang out and may or may not still be there. You know, you hear